Welcome to this video. Remember what I said in my previous video about the consonant sounds of English language, that we have 24 consonant sounds and that they are grouped based on the phonation process, that is, the state of the glottis, whether there is vibration in the vocal cord when you say them or whether there is no vibration. Again, that they are grouped based on the place of articulation, that is, the organs of speech involved during the pronunciation. Again, based on the manner of articulation, that is, the behaviors of the organs of speech during the production or articulation of each of the consonant sounds. Alright, so what are these consonant sounds? Alright, so I want to mention each of the consonant sound, but it's going to be based on the manners of articulation. Based on the manner of articulation, consonant sounds are grouped into 6 categories. Okay, so the first group is known as plosives. So in English language, we have 6 plosive sounds. Plosive sounds are those sounds that when produced, the organs of speech will come in contact and block the flow of air totally from passing through the mouth, and the sound will come out will be realized as a result of a sudden parting of the organs of speech. That is to say that there is total blockage of the flow of air, and that there is explosion when the sound is released. So those sounds are known as plosive sounds. And as I said earlier, there are 6 in number. And the 6 plosive sounds are grouped into 3 categories based on the organs of articulation. Alright, so when I say organs of articulation, I mean those organs of speech that are involved in the pronunciation of each of them. So in English language, the plosive sounds are made up of 3 categories, which can be referred to as minimal pairs. Minimal pairs in the sense that they have very slight difference between each group. The first group is bilabial plosives. Bilabial plosives are those sounds produced with the help of the 2 lips. So we have 2 bilabial plosive sounds, which are and as in pin and as in bean. The difference between those 2 sounds is that one is voiceless, whereas one is voiced. When I say voiceless, I mean when you say it, there is no vibration in your vocal cord. There is no vibration in your glottis or your voice box. But the voiced sound, when you say it, when you pronounce it, there is vibration in your vocal cord. So the difference between and is just that one is produced with the vibration of the vocal cord. For instance, if you say, you don't observe any vibration in your throat. But if you say, there is vibration in your vocal cord. So the sound we have in pin, pen, pot is voiceless, but the one we have in bean, ben, bath is voiced. So those 2 sounds and b are known as bilabial plosive. Bilabial because the two lips are involved in their pronunciation, and plosive because the two lips will come together to stop the flow of air completely from passing through the mouth, and the sound you come out or the sound you explode as a result of a sudden parting of the two lips. So any sound that passes through such a pattern is known as plosive sound. Another plosive sound is alveolar plosive. Alveolar in the sense that the alveolar ridge is involved in the pronunciation. How do I mean? Alveolar ridge is the tooth ridge, the upper roof of the mouth that is close to the teeth, the alveolar ridge. So when you produce any alveolar sound, the tip of your tongue will be raised and touch the alveolar ridge. So whenever that is done, the sound that will come out is referred to as alveolar sound. So we also have another category of plosive sound, which is known as alveolar plosive, and there are two in number in English language. They are t and d. T and d. T is voiceless, whereas d is voiced, as in ten, take. That is voiceless, but den, as in den, den, that is voiced. So what am I saying in essence? When you produce the first one, there is no vibration in your vocal cord, whereas when you say den, there is vibration in your vocal cord. That is to say, the two sounds are produced at the same position, with the same organs of speech and the same behavior of the organs of speech. The difference is in the phonation process, which is the state of the glottis, because one is voiceless while the other one is voiced. Then the third type of plosive sound is velar plosive. Velar sounds are those sounds produced with the help of the back of the tongue and the soft palate. Remember what I said in my video on organs of speech, that another name for soft palate is velum. So those sounds that are produced with the help of the velum are known as velar sounds. So the name velar is gotten from velum. So we have two velar sounds under plosive sounds, which are voiceless velar plosive and voiced velar plosive. The voiceless velar plosive is k, 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 whereas the voiced velar plosive is g, g, g. So the sound we have in kick, is voiceless velar plosive, whereas the one we have in give, g, is voiced velar plosive. So I have mentioned 6 sounds under this category, ranging from t to b to t, d, k, and g. So those are the plosive sounds we have in English language. There are only 6 in number, divided into 3 categories: bilabial, alveolar, and velar. Thank you very much for watching this video. I remain Teacher Dixon.